Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. We are outside Sarth, and we cannot get in, which is a big disappointment to me, because I wanted to sell this staff that I have. You know, what can you do, right? For now, I think we should rest, because Owen is not in the best of condition. I swear I'm missing a full stack of one of these somewhere. I did not get it picked up after some inventory management, but oh well. Let's just rest till there, and that'll hopefully do well enough on stuff for now. I think I will have him use the staff for a while, just to, you know, kind of conserve health, or maybe only after... Oh, come on. Don't have them trigger right after I turn a corner so I don't get a chance. I guess it tells me that I should not be using that. Alright, well, I can still use that. Yeah, it's like I should not be doing the road thing. Yeah, now you can't hit me with the crossbow, you dink. Alright, now you can. Well, actually, you weren't even on scouting and stealth anyway. Hey, alright, went down. Well, guess what? Have a little lightning. And now you're dead. Yeah, Gorath is doing a ton of damage. And really, like, as good as the spells are at this point, the only reason Gorath isn't better at just being a murder machine... Also, you noticing a distinct duplication of equipment sets on these guys? But yeah, the only reason that Gorath isn't more of a murder machine is that he's so slow. It takes him so long to get next to enemies. Gorath stopped. With a face bearing signs of frustration, he turned to Owen. Our path seems futile. We need to find the Book of Macros. Perhaps a scribe might be our best source of information. What do you know of scribes in southern Midkemia? The vaults of Sarth are, of course, replete with scribes. Brother Mark could help us there. Also, I've heard Abbot Graves at Malek's Cross is well known for such knowledge. Is this a cue telling me that I can't go this way? No, it is not. I think that was just a hint. Hint! You should be going somewhere else. I thought I saw something down there. No, you don't want that. I did not think you would. Do you want this? Sure, I'll take that. I don't really care for it. Anything else? What about this? No. Because I just don't think I'm going to be using that anymore. Alright, let's look for a tavern. We can do a little bit of barding. Yeah, some barding. 75 sovereigns. Thank you very much. The man didn't look happy. He don't talk much, called a voice from the other side of the tavern. He's a pretty somber fellow. Folks call him grim because he never laughs or smiles. Another voice said, He's pretty much a fixture here in Babbins. In fact, we often have a little fun with strangers. We'll give you 80 sovereigns if you can get Grim here to laugh. Care to give it a try? going to say no. I'm going to bookmark. Owen nodded. Indeed, we would like to give it a try, he said. Then, turning, whispered, let's see, how are we going to get this fellow to laugh? Spoon, body, ship, or cancel? Well, spoon, of course. I've got it, said Owen. This is a little trick I used to amuse my father with. He squatted down in front of Grim, tipped back his head, and began to sing. As the words to the silly song tumbled from his mouth, he carefully balanced a spoon across the bridge of his nose. Grim frowned. Okay, how about, body? I'll try, said Gorath. He turned to Grim and, with a sly smile, began a bawdy tale detailing a romantic tryst between a dwarf and an elf maiden. Glancing around the room with a mischievous smile, Gorath reached the punchline. It just ain't gonna work, said the dwarf. What with me down here and you up there? The end of the story brought stifled snorts and snickers from around the room, but Grim simply nodded. Okay, ship? Owen stepped forward. This little tale should knock him out of his chair. It was related to me by a Sarani soldier. Seems one of their sailing ships was caught in a fierce storm that damaged the vessel so badly it began to take on water. There were rafts on board, and most of the men got off safely, but it quickly became apparent that the captain of the ship that there were only 3 spots left and 4 of them still on the ship. I'm going to ask each of you a question, he said. Answer correctly, and you can join your mates on the raft. Turning to the first man, he said, The firestorm sunk off what peninsula? The Hanshoni Peninsula, sir. The captain nodded and pushed the sailor toward the raft. Then he turned to the second man. How many were aboard that night? Deep in thought, the second sailor finally blurted, 154. Again, the captain nodded, pushing the sailor toward the raft. Finally, with one eye on the rising water, he turned to the third man. What were their names? The joke over, Owen looked at Grim expectantly as loud guffaws filled the room and men doubled over and slapped their knees and lost ale through their noses. Grim yawned. Well, guess we're gonna cancel that. The man's a rock, complained Owen. I'm afraid we just can't do it. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe we need another person. Those are the only options that I had. Alright, well, I am looking for the Mortel Wordlock chests that I left somewhere up around here. Okay, we are going to be ambushed. Good to know. It's a shame I did not have that marked, but whatever. Well, now it's nighttime, almost. And I don't want to fight at night. Okay, they are up here. Let's go ahead and rest until morning. There we go. Let's see if I remember what they are. Okay, this one is eyes. I remember it because the third line had the answer in it. No, I must have moved all the stuff. Alright, so that can go in there. You've got a 19, you've got a 15. Let's put that one in there. Let's put the Dolatail milk. All that stuff. Let's put the, I don't need the spider. Let's put that in there. Put one of these in there. And I guess that'll do. That'll certainly give me space to collect some more items. I don't think... If that one is empty, then these other ones probably are too. I think I moved the stuff that was in here. Though easy to spot... Yeah, that's smoke. I do remember these now. How long have I been doing this? Like, I'm not sure when the last time I was here, but it's probably been weeks. Wooden staff. I don't know why I have that. Lorgan's journal. Okay, I guess I didn't move everything. Is that the smoke one? Yeah. So that would be the eyes, and should be another one right around here, right? Or were there only two? Nope, there's the third. And that one is ring. God, I can't believe I remember these. Like, I barely had to, like, a precious gift. Oh, right, ring. 4 letters. I mean, I have been in them a few times. Okay. So let's see. Let's get back to the road. And we will try to get into the fight. Ah, nothing went up. There we go. Still, stealth is easy to get up. In fact, like, I'm tempted to leave the weed walkers back in those chests, just so that I'll have a better chance of getting into these. Like, that's the interesting thing, is, like, these you cannot set them up in such a way that you actually get the jump on the enemy. I mean, we know that there's enemies here. Game's just like, nah, you don't need to fight them. It's fine. To a certain extent, I'm probably like preventing myself from having any further chance of getting them just by getting all this stealth. Like, the weed walkers are I mean, look, 109, 108. Yeah, you know what? Let's go drop these off. Let's go get rid of all the weed walkers. I spent a day trying to get into a combat there with them. It's kind of ridiculous. Of course, now that one's full. Figures. Okay, so if I leave the weed walkers, that gets us to 79 and 78. It's a pretty big drop, but, I mean, 78 and 79 is really good on its own. I think we'll be okay. And given the time frame, let's go ahead and rest, just so that it's not night time. Well, at least they're getting some scouting. They were being watched. Unsure where their observers were located, Owen wheeled about just as a figure emerged from behind the trees. Come at me, thieves. You better not have poisoned weapons, that's all I can say. Boop. Seriously, Gorath, you are missing. Disappointed in you. Like, these guys are not very good. Come on, give me a break. I wonder if taking a defensive posture increases... Ooh. Okay, you know what? Go after this guy. Owen's got too many guys on him. There we go. I think there's a better staff, but I don't think we've seen it yet. I don't know how much better it is. Part of the problem is just Owen's strength is awful. 15. His defense went up, though, which is very good. And, of course, Gorath's strength is 41. I'll take 35. How many torches? That's just enough. All right. Replenish our stack. One herbal pack. I will take that. 38 gold. Very nice. Definitely get more from that stack of gold than... Ooh. 2 restoratives. Yeah. All right. A very good armorer's hammer. 42 gold. Definitely getting more out of the gold than the equipment. I'm going to do the equipment later. Although I'm going to need to be careful because I don't want to leave the area. Yeah, I need to not leave the area because that's going to delete all the corpses. Oh, there's a... because we went up around this way. There's another ambush down here. Let's go ahead and camp until we're healed. I think that would be wise. There we go, getting some stealth. They're being watched. Come at me. Yeah, go after Gorath. That's perfectly fine by me. Guess what? We are going to just evil seek you guys, because, why not, right? Why did that not work? Was that out of range or something? Great, now you're poisoned. And it did take his stamina. Okay. You asked for it. Wow, that guy must have some really good armor. Nope, you're not getting away. Well, I did forget to use my stuff on the weapon, but I don't think that would make that much difference. Where do you think you're going, sir? I said, where do you think you're going? I'm just slowly killing Owen here. His accuracy melee did increase, though, and he's on fire. Of course he is. Really need to find some more of these. I wonder if being injured would make it more likely to get some of these stats up. Or drunk, just because the modified score would be so low. I don't know if it takes into account your real score or the modified. I think it takes into account your real score. Yeah, there were some people with the dragon scale. The dragon plate. Because the Weed Walkers, you should really get very, very slow increases with that. If it takes into account the modified score of... Wow, I have used a lot of that stuff. Let's go ahead and put that on. That is at least my guess. 4 rations. Another armorer's hammer. 34 gold. 43 gold. 37 gold. What is that? Rorik seal. Unable to identify the signet on the face of the ring, Gorath checked the inner surface for an inscription. Barely legible was a short epithet written for an unknown reader. I think it works, this ring of mine, but it'll sneeze about half the time. I don't even recall seeing that in, like, the item lists. Jeez. I wonder if that's like a repeatable use of the powder or something like that. Well, for now, let's go ahead and camp until healed. Go ahead and repair your armor up a bit. Although for my own armor, I should probably be having Gorath do it anyway. Just because it would probably be a lot better to be at 100%. His armor craft ability has increased, however. There we go. Okay. So I can't remember if we will end up going to a different map if we go to Eggley, but we'll make our way towards there. And there are some... There's another shop up here, isn't there? I forget what they have on offer. Yeah, let's see what you got. Morgan Hurley's. Alright, pretty standard stuff. Aventurine if I needed it. Well, if I wanted it. Could definitely... No, don't want to sell it. I might as well. Since I'm not at a full stack, I'm not anywhere close to a full stack, I might as well. Just in case we encounter anything. Alright, it's just getting a little bit too dark. Okay, there is something around here. Thanks for telling me, game. It's always good to know that, yeah, there we go. The NPCs can detect things when I cannot. He's, like, looking right at us, and he hasn't seen us yet. Okay, game. Owen charged forward, caught off guard. Their opponents scrambled around helplessly before finally squaring off in a defensive position. Yet maybe you shouldn't charge them, Owen? I don't know, it's just me. You're a wizard. Charging might be dangerous for you. Alright, let's start with you. Yeah, it's working there. Maybe it's a range thing. Maybe it missed. I don't know. I'll need to look at it next time I'm doing it. Boop. Oh. Oh, did he get hit, not Owen? That's great. No, you get your butt back here. I said. Alright, fine. Gorath, you take him out. Down he goes. Oh, I'm terrible. Peasant's key. 16 gold. Uh, 13 rations. I guess I'll take that. And 2 uses of that stuff. Let's just go ahead and right away use it on the armor. There we go. Much better. Alright, nothing much on that person. And we got some rogues down here. Oh. Come on, boys. You want some of this? Please don't fail this. Yeah, it does not have a chance to miss because there's no accuracy listing down there. No, it did not work. It's got to be a range thing. Or maybe it doesn't work when you are... No, I'm sure I cast it when I did not have a whole lot of hit points. You get away from him, and I forgot to do anything on... Oh my lord. Are you poisoned? Okay, that was not great. Well, we do have a lot of restoratives, so... Sorry for... Oh, that is fantastic. That is just fantastic. He is so bad at it. Oh, Owen is on fire and dying. That's wonderful. There we go. Okay. How are you doing? You're really okay. Camp until healed. Well, that was certainly amusing. You know, I mean, other than Owen going down. Whetstone. Key, 13 gold. Another one of those. Oh, also. Should put that back on that. Hey, herbal packs. That's always good. A key. Mortal brooch. More herbal packs. Very nice. 48 gold. And 5 rations. Okay, I think I checked them all. Alright, so that would lead to a different screen. I believe we've got a whole different area down here. I think I might... I'll keep bookmarking it, but I think I might off-screen take care of any of the fights that are around, so that at least on this screen we don't have any. I'm also going to run around and sell stuff. Gonna save this map for sure until the next recording session. This is going to be the end of my recording session. But I'll see if I can get up into this area and over into this area. I'm honestly kind of guessing that I'm not going to be able to go into the North Warden Den Camp area or High Castle area because there's supposed to be a big fight going on there. I would like to get to Kentine Rush, however, and hand over, get my new Limbs Kragma sword maximally upgraded. But we'll see how that goes next time. See you then, everyone.